In this video we are going to solve problems from TRP 2017 question paper, and we cover the topic signal processing and CMOS VLSI systems. So the first question is the output equation for the following CMOS circuit is, and here the PMOS are connected seriously and NMOS are connected parallelly. So this connection is known as NOR gate. So we will get the output as this, that is NOR gate, inversion of OR gate. And here the same function, that is y is equal to a bar into b bar, this also give the same result as this NOR gate. So here the answer is C and D. And next question, in an NMOS transistor when VGS is equal to 0 and to cause the channel to cease to exit the negative voltage threshold voltage VTD must be applied between gate and source the transistor operated in. And here the negative voltage, the threshold voltage is negative and negative voltage is given between gate and source. Then the transistor operated in NMOS depletion mode, and enhancement mode we must give the positive gate voltage. So here the answer is B. Next question, the impulse response of the second order linear time invariant digital filter characterized by h of z is equal to alpha minus beta z power minus 1 divided by 1 minus alpha z power minus 1 into 1 minus beta z power minus 1. And here the condition is alpha less than 1, beta greater than 1 with ROC this z greater than alpha and less than beta. And we consider this condition, so alpha z is greater than this alpha and less than this beta. So when this condition satisfied, that is given as alpha n u of n. And when this condition satisfied, we will get beta n into u of minus n minus 1. And we solved many problems related to this topic in our previous video. So this condition we have alpha n u of n, and this condition we have beta n u of minus n minus 1. So here we will get alpha n u of n and beta n u of minus n minus 1. So here the answer is B. Next question, a continuous time signal x of t is equal to 2 cos 100 pi t is sampled at a sampling rate of 75 Hz to generate sequence x of n. The frequency of so we have to find the frequency of x of n that is identical to this signal sequence, that will give us the maximum frequency of that signal divided by the Nyquist rate. And here the maximum frequency we can find it from this signal equation, that is 2 pi m is equal to 100 pi. So from that we can find fm is equal to 50 Hz. And fn, they are giving that sampling rate is 75, so the Nyquist rate is twice of that sampling rate, so 2 into 75, that is equal to 150 Hz. So f is equal to fm divided by fn, that is 50 divided by 150. So we will get 1 by 3. So f is equal to 1 by 3. So here the answer is D. Next question, why n-type switch is not preferred over CMOS switch? And here the n-type is that will give the strong logic 0, but in 1, that is bar by VDD maximum value, it will give the result as VDD minus VTN. So we have logic 0 well, but we have weak logic 1. So we are using CMOS switch over n-type switch for that reason. So n-type transmit a logic 0 well, but when VDD is applied to the drain, the voltage at the source is VDD minus VTN. That is the reason. So here the answer is E. Next question, the mapping that may be used to map low pass analog filter into high pass digital filter and high pass analog filter into low pass digital filter is, and here the answer is, that is S is equal to, we have to transform S domain to Z domain. Here S is equal to 1 plus Z power minus 1 and 1 minus Z power minus 1. This is a condition, and by using this we can transform this low pass analog filter to high pass digital filter, and also high pass digital analog filter to low pass digital filter. So here the condition is this, and the answer is D. Next question, the linear time invariant system h of t is equal to e power minus 4t plus e power 4t into u of t is. And here for causal the condition is the signal is not depend on future value, and here we are applying any value, that signal is not depend on future value, there is no plus symbol, so we can tell this is a causal system. But if you are integrating this, for the condition for stable system is integrating this h of t over, and here u of t means 0 to infinity, we get one value, so 0 to infinity into dt, we will, the result must less than infinity, but here 0 to infinity, so if you are integrating this e power minus 4t plus e power 4t, we will get e power minus infinity at one time, the value become infinity, so this system is unstable. So here the answer is, this is system is causal and unstable, so here the answer is A. And next question, the response of the given LTI system for x of t is equal to del t, input x of t is equal to del t, and we know this, we have to find y of s, that response, that is y of t. So y of s divided by x of s, first we find this y of s divided by x of s, that is equal to, and here this can be written as 1 by cs, and this can be written as or. So c is equal to 1 by cs in Laplace transform, so this become 1 by cs divided by, and this or is series connection of this resistor and this capacitor, so or plus 1 by cs. So solving this, we will get 1 by cs divided by or cs plus 1 divided by cs. So the cs going up means this get cancelled, and we will get 1 plus or cs. So solving this equation, we take RC out, so this will become 1 divided by RC into 1 divided by S plus 1 by RC. So now we have to find y of s, so this 1 by s plus 1 by RC into x of s. So this x of s, that the input is del of t, so the Laplace transform of del of t is 1, so this become 1. So now we solve this alone, so now we put the value of r and c, both the values are 2, so we will get 1 by 4 into 1 divided by s plus 1 by 4. So now you take the inverse Laplace transform, that is y of t we will get by taking inverse Laplace transform of y of s. So taking inverse Laplace of this, we will get, that is equal to 1 by 4, and this is a formula, that is 1 divided by s plus a, that is equal to e power minus at. So e power minus 1 by 4 t into u of t. So here the answer is 1 by 4 e power minus 1 by 4 t into u of t. So here the answer is A. And next question, for the supply voltage of 2.5 volt, the normalized on resistance of NMOS and PMOS equal 13 kilo ohm and 31 kilo ohm respectively. From the layout, W by L ratios of the transistor to be 1.5 for NMOS and 4.5 for PMOS. Determine the propagation delay of CMOS inverter for load capacitance 6 femtofarad. So here the formula for finding propagation delay, that is equal to rising delay and fall delay divided by 2. So that also written as HL plus TPLH divided by 2. So first we have to find L. So the formula here is 0.69 into, they are giving the normalized resistance value, that is 13 for NMOS. So rise time, so first we consider NMOS. So here this is 13 kilo ohm to normalize the value, so we are divide that value by WL ratio, and here value for NMOS is 1.5. So 1.5 into C out. C out value is this is a 0.5 or an into C out. So C out value is 6 into femtofarad, so minus 15. So this is a formula. So solving this, we will get 36 picosecond. So similarly for LH, the same formula 69, and the resistance is 31 kilo ohm divided by the W by L ratio is 4.5. So we will get 29 picosecond. So propagation delay, that is equal to 36 plus 29 picosecond divided by 2. So we will get 32.5 picosecond. So here the answer is 32.5 picosecond. So value of propagation delay is equal to 32.5 picosecond. So answer is A. Next question, the signal x1 of t and x2 of t are band limited to 4 pi radian per second and 10 pi radian per second respectively. The minimum sampling rate required for sampling the signal x1 of 2t plus x2 of t by 2 is. So now applying this band limited values here, so this 2t become 8 pi t. So this is become 8 pi t, and this is become 10 by 2, so this become 5 pi t. So for adding two signal, we have to pick the maximum frequency. So this is a maximum frequency here. So Wm is equal to 8 pi. So W, that is greater than or equal to 2 Wm. So this is a condition. So 2 into 8 by 16 pi radian per second. So here the answer is A.